What's going on, y'all? Andrew Rivera here. Question came in, how did you get over your disabilities? Um, I overcame those. And it wasn't easy. I overcame it because I was open about it. I talk about, I've been to Afghanistan. I was in a recon unit. We did a lot of different missions, did a lot of different stuff, and lost a really close friend of mine right next to me. And it was different to sleep at night. It was different to have feelings towards somebody. When I was in Afghanistan, I was in a relationship, and I ended up getting divorced when I got back. I had to deal with that while I was overseas. So it does happen. Like when people tell you that, people that deploy, their spouses do eventually cheat on them, I had to face that. And when I came back home, I was hurting. I couldn't find myself. Started realizing that, okay, I'm going through some things, I'm getting irritable, I'm going through a lot. When I did discharge from the military, it was hard because the military is great at helping people, but it's also very hard when you go back home and you feel like nobody can understand you. Nobody has been in your situation, and most people haven't, right? Most people haven't been in the military. Only, I think, 1% of the military's, people are in the military, and only 1% of those people are infantry. And it was hard. And it was just like, most people can't relate to what I had to go through. And I told myself, you know what? Although it's hard, we can get over this. And it took a lot of self-awareness. It took a lot of education. It took a lot of being open and being true to myself. And when I found that motivation was the way to get over that disability, telling myself that although I'd rather lay in bed, although I'd rather not go out into society and face the real world, I had to do it. I had to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And yes, I was blown up in Afghanistan, and an up arm vehicle. So people know that I had my legs and stuff. I don't want people thinking all crazy. But what happened was I had a lower back issue, right? But what I realized is I had a lower back issue, but I also wasn't working out as hard as I was when I was in the military. I wasn't pushing myself as hard. I started getting over all these different difficulties that were like in my body physically by going back to the gym, by eating healthier. I started becoming more happier. I started seeing that even though I'm upset and like I'm angry inside and I don't know why, I can get past that by hitting the gym and releasing that stress and just getting away from everybody. Being open with everyone. Realizing that there's so much more to this life than being upset, laying in my bed, being depressed. I'm not saying it's easy. It was very, very tough. It's very tough for me to even be open right now with you guys about that, because it's something that I didn't ever want to share with anybody. It's something that, yes, I do talk about, but I just don't talk about to everyone. So when I talk about getting over disability, this is what I did. I can't tell you what will work for you, but I can tell you that if you work at it, you do things that are a little bit more uncomfortable, that will eventually make you comfortable. You change up your habits, you change up your mindset, and you find ways to say, I'm going to go after it. Yes, it's going to be hard. Nothing in life is easy. Nothing. And I couldn't even be here right now if I thought everything in life was easy. I couldn't even tell somebody that if I thought it was easy. There is no key to success. There's ways to get successful, but there's no actual key to it. There's no way to actually get over your disability. Yes, you can take medications. Yes, you can stay inside your house, or yes, you can stay away from everything else. But when you find that motivation, when you find that inspiration, when you say that you don't care what anybody has to say about you, when you realize that you can be still whatever you want in life, regardless of those situations that you are currently in, nothing will stop you. You will use that disability, that is like that drive. And that's what I did. I know I'm pausing for a little bit. It's just because it's hard, right? It's one of those things where you're just like, I will not let this stop me. I will not let my disability stand in my way of my success. I got a saying right here on my arm, and it says, never let your enemies stand in the way of success, right? And I got that because you can't let anything, and enemies can be anything. Anything that's negative that's in your life can stand in your way. But you have to tell yourself that no, you're not. Yes, we are sad. Yes, we are depressed. Yes, we're stressed. Yes, our anxiety levels are going through the roof. You know, unfortunately, yes, maybe you have, an impaired leg or an arm or an amputee or whatever it is going on, right? You can get through it. There's people on YouTube, and I have all my body parts, and so I don't want people to get offended by that, but I have all my body parts, so I can't tell you how you will get through it. But I know that there are people out there that do get through it. They do it. They get it, and they do it because they stay motivated, and they say that nothing will stop them. I know that people go through other disabilities, similar to mine, PTSD, combat related, whether it's, traumatic incidents, things that are going through your life. What you have to say is, you will not stop me. You will help me grow. You won't stop me, because I will not let you. I will not let you stand in my way of the only life that I have. We only live one life, y'all. So we can't allow even the biggest things that seem so massive stand in our way. So that is how I've always been able, for me personally, to get over my disabilities. Is knowing that I had a back injury, knowing that I've had a hip injury, knowing that I've had a knee injury, knowing that I psychologically had a battle with PTSD, anxiety, depression, being stressed, sleep apnea, like battling all those different things, TBI, brain injury, going through all that, but realizing I can still be a college graduate, and I am. Knowing that I can still get my HVAC diploma. I don't even like to read, y'all. I really don't even like to read. But I understand the sacrifices that must be made to gain that knowledge. I understand, how I can become successful by, I'm not good, when I read, sometimes I can't apply everything because I can't focus on everything at all the time. I can't sit there and just focus all the time. So what I do is I write down everything. I write it down too. I read and I write, because that helps my brain take it in a lot better. And does it take a lot more time? Yes, it does. Do I finish things faster than everybody else? No. But that's okay. This isn't a rabbit race. This is getting there at your own pace. Don't compete with everybody. Compete with yourself. Better yourself. So when I get over my disability, it's because I talk about it. Because now I want to be more open about it. Because I know that it can't stop me no more. And it hasn't stopped me. I've told myself long ago that you will not stop me. You will not stand in my way no more. You can be there, you can try to bring me down at certain times in certain parts of the day, but we will pick ourselves back up and we will keep on going. So you can do it too. I know you can. And if you're watching this video, it's because you know that you're probably battling something deep and down inside of you, and you're like, man, how can I do it? Message me, LinkedIn, Andrew Rivera Motivates. Facebook me, Andrew Rivera. I'm in the Tampa Bay, Florida area. Let's get together. We can talk. Message, email me, andyrivera09@yahoo.com. Like, subscribe, share my videos. That is how I can truly inspire everybody. But if you want to be personally inspired, comment, contact me. Somehow I will get a hold of you. I will find a way for us to get in contact. Leave your LinkedIn for me. If you don't want to find me and you think it's going to be too hard, leave me something that I can find you, and I will contact you. Let's work on everything together so we can better each other, so we can grow. And I hope you guys have a great day.